Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we'll be reviewing SH Figurarts Piccolo Superhero. But out of all the figures that I got, I only had two superhero ones. But I got a new setup. So, with that being said, let's jump right into the chase. Let's get the box opened. Now, I know it's not quite like the one that was released a few years ago, which overall, way more worth it than this one. But, okay, back to this. Here we have Piccolo, standing here. All his greenness, Pickle Man. Let's set that off to the side. First, let's take off all the plastic. This is my first Piccolo figure. In a minute, I'll compare him to Superhero. Vegeta. Maybe. He feels excellent in hand. He feels like really good. Really good sculpting. Here's him compared to a couple of other figures. Just so that I just stand right here. Percent for Goku. Pretty good comparison. It's pretty big. Which, I mean, Piccolo is a pretty big dude, and that popped off entirely too easy. Well, that might be something you might want to make sure doesn't happen with yours. I don't know, but he has pretty good articulation here. Let's move on to the accessories now. That one's the one that he's wearing. Let's move on to accessories. See here, we have these wide open hands, like blasting type hands. We have sort of grabbing hands, kind of, or charging attack, which that isn't his charging attack, but that's besides the point. Fist. All the nails on them are also pretty good for Piccolo's nails. And then we got special beam cannon, charging and blast, and once again, prickly nails. His antennae are just kind of weird to me, but that's a good thing. Pokey ears, so teeth gritting face, yelling face, and a smirking face. That'll be it for accessories. Now let's go into paint, detail, and articulation. And now here we have Piccolo, this man. So, yeah. Let's go with shade. Let's go with shading first. So, I mean, it's all good. This right here doesn't quite match up with his head or the rest of the body, but I mean, that's good. I don't really care too much, but you might, so that's a good thing to know. There's a little line back here, probably for something installing, but yeah. The texture on him is just like any other Piccolo probably would be, just a bunch of different lines with his bald head. Mr. Pickle. A little pokey. The yellow arms I mean, I know it's accurate, but they keep changing it back and forth in the show. It's annoying. Like, why don't you just keep it the same? Huh? Like, come on, dude. Not by heart. I just noticed this. Ain't that really that important? One of the things that I do hate on just about all of them is basically what everybody else hates. This. Because it just leaves gapping. Posing. I know it's supposed to be like, oh, more posing, whatever. But it makes it look just plain out weird. He's pretty good back and forth. But there is gapping in it, which can be kind of bad for some posing and all that. I noticed there's some red here, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be there anyway, so that's besides the point. The belt, obviously, purple gi, his little 1997 boots, or correction, his little 1800 boots, ankle rocker, toe hinge. This is a, I don't know what joints these are, because these are like the 4.0 joints, but they space them down more. So you have this little floating piece still there, which lets you do everything the 4.0 can do, but leaves less gapping. So honestly, that's a better design. I'm not sure if that's on the other Piccolo or not. Pretty big. He had that like these baggy pants, but that's the actual character. Here I have a Dragon Stars figure to compare. Dragon Stars Broly. He's about as tall as him. Here he is compared to full power Super Saiyan full power Goku, which, I mean, I just have the Super Saiyan blue head on him, but pretty tall compared to him, which he is in the anime too. So here's him compared to one of the smaller figures, Krillin. He's the better bald one. Well, that's him for scaling. Posability wise. But, he's a pretty great figure. First Piccolo I've ever had. But honestly, he actually has one of the better articulation sets of just about all of the figures. Overall, I do think he's a great figure. His head pops off a little too easily for my liking, though. But that would also help with the stop motions, because if you subscribe to the channel, you will know that I do stop motions, which you should do that right now. Go subscribe. And leave a like, and hopefully comment. I don't know if the video will restrict it or not. But, yeah. His head also moves pretty well. Really well, actually. You can look up pretty far. You can look down an okay amount. And his arms, they can go all the way out. Double jointed elbow. Ball peg for the wrist. Head on a ball peg. I think that's butterfly joint. Yep, butterfly joint for the arms. Full waist turnaround, which kind of concerning. Can kind of go like that, kind of go like that. Full 360 on the head because he's bald. And he doesn't have hair like other figures. Legs go all the way out. Go all the way out again. They go pretty far in too. Ankle rocker. I already went over that part. Double jointed knee. Really like that. Overall, that's a lot of great articulation for him. Especially for a $35 figure. That's great. So I suggest picking him up while you can. If you don't have the other piccolo, like I don't have one. But yeah. And here's a couple poses. Okay, one more thing on the butterfly joint. It goes out really far. Like, really far. So if you're going to have it out, you're probably going to want to pose them like that. Like, to where you can barely see that it's so far out.